Hello, welcome to NK2IT. Today we have invited Vic Dogra from Ingram Micro, who is a solution architect of HPE. We have worked together over the last 12 months with various opportunities and deals. And one of the opportunities we recently won for Heritage Park Hotel. And I would like to speak to him about his experience with NK2IT and overall experience with our NK2IT team and Ingram Micro team so that we can understand how we grow together and make sure we fulfill customers' requirement. So let's go and have a chat with Vic Dobra. Thank you. Thank you, Vic, for coming along to NK2IT's office. It's been a pleasure to working with you over the last 12 months for various deals. This particular opportunity we work, it's very important for us to fulfill the customer's requirement. But thanks for coming along.
Thanks for having me, man. So let me introduce myself. I'm Vic Dogra, and I work for Ingram Micro HP team as a solution architect for almost 7-8 years. And thanks for having me on this project. It was really building up a new relationship between NK2IT and Ingram. Thank you for that.
Yeah. So let me talk about a few things about the customer's requirement and how we basically evolve. So you can help us out to give us a idea that how we fulfill, how HPE and Ingram Micro fulfill that requirement, because that's pretty important for us to understand. So NK2IT always provide the consultative approach to the customer, any customer, small or big or moderately larger. And that consultative approach helping us out to understand their niche requirement, not only just selling the solution, but fulfilling their technical requirement for 3, 4, 5 years on the track. Return on investment, that's what we call. So this particular requirement involves the server aging as well as the storage. Customers using just like a simple storage for NAS units and backing up with the software. It wasn't really an efficient way to do it as per the modern workplace scenario. Obviously, customer has a niche requirement to have on-prem solution as opposed to cloud. So cloud migration is an option at this particular stage. They would like to get the on-prem solution for some obvious reasons. For example, power cut, the data sovereignty, as well as the speed of the internet, because that's what the most important thing here. And the growth as well. They would like to grow their environment. And the cloud probably would be a challenging for them in terms of a speed of internet, especially, and storing the data there.
Because they are in Solomon Islands.
That's correct, right? Yeah, so this client is in the Solomon Island where they required this particular solution. Obviously, we did provide a lot of the security as well as the Microsoft solution to the customer, and they're quite happy with us. So if you can give us the idea about this customer engagement, how we did it, what kind of positive or some sort of a challenging situation which you experienced within this deal, that would be really appreciated.
So I remember the first time you came to me, hey Vic, we have got a deal in Solomon Islands where HP doesn't deal directly. That was like, okay, so how are we going to do it? So at that time, when we had a very first meeting for consultation with this Heritage Hotels, so it was like basically it was a challenge to how to do without using cloud and all those challenges he proposed. They wanted there, and they don't have much bigger budget, but they have to have it whatever they need. So basically, my challenge was to understand the requirements, actually not what they asked for, what they actually need. So there was a bit of a difference and conflict what he wanted and what they actually needed. So that was the first challenge, which I will come with your help. Thank you for that. And yeah, from first design, which we proposed on the first consultation, or you can say first end user meeting. The first design was very preliminary, which we presented. And yeah, that was my major challenge, like how to include everything he wanted in the budget he presented to us.
Fantastic. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Would you enlighten us about the actual series or model which we suggested? Not exact model number, but again, it's like what kind of hardware infrastructure we suggested. Obviously, this infrastructure solution includes Microsoft as well as the VMware solution as well, which is great, and we did provide in the right manner. How HPE and particularly yourself as a solution architect come across that model which we suggested for both storage as well as the server?
Yeah, okay. So basic requirement was their requirement was first thing. they want to have the in-house solution. I cannot use any cloud solution. Done. Second part was they wanted to have something which they can control, easy to manage. Yep. Third part was they wanted to have a failover structure on virtual environment they have. So they have to have the servers, and then it connected to somewhere. It should be like a shared storage. So in this case I chose MSA because it's one of the intelligent storage, and it's entry level. It can do wonders. Do not get fooled by its price. It can do wonders. And so this MSA is directly connected through FC to these servers, and these servers will fail over in case that something happens to them. So that was the whole structure, and these servers are DL series servers. We use Gen 11, which is the latest one we have, and the MSA 2060, which is we and yeah, that was it.
Fantastic. Yeah, I do remember that when we engaged with the customer for that thing, the second meeting with our engineer as well,
Yeah.
we were contemplating about whether to connect 1 gigabit Ethernet or a 10 gigabit Ethernet, and whether to go for a fiber channel over any other network connectivity.
Right.
Can you give us some more idea about that particular deal?
Yeah. So basically, what I remember is the end user mentioned that they wanted to have a 16 gig connection, and there was only one option left, and they did not want to spend on expensive fiber switches. So I had to find out some way that I can connect all these servers to the storage using FC, the fiber connectivity, but they don't want to use spend money on switches, expensive switches. So MSA was the one solution which I can get the 16 gig clean connectivity and easy to manage. So that was it.
Sure. So this solution can be defined as a truly enterprise class solution?
Yes, it is enterprise solution because everything, including Microsoft and VMware component, which you have organized from Ingram for your end user, they all are enterprise grade. These hardware, because I'm a HPE solution architect, so you can guess.
Can you give us some idea about how you come across that architecture? Because that is most important thing. Until you present in a right manner,
Yes.
I don't think so you can win the deal.
Yeah, it was very important step for me to with the data interview I had with the end user, the last one. The challenge was I have to make him understand why I'm doing what he didn't ask for. So basically, he gave us the requirement, and he wanted something which he didn't need, as I mentioned before, right? So I had to make sure that he understand properly that this solution gonna serve him what he actually needed for, and why I'm doing it, and what it's gonna do for them. So it has two components of outcome. First will be technical, so that it should be easy for him to manage, and it should serve the purpose, zero latency and all that stuff. And secondly, it should be economical for his company as well.
So, do you think this entire solution is a future-proof solution, and how we can expect the customer to react in 5 years' time?
Okay, so we have provided them Gen 11 servers, and MSA, latest MSA we have, right? So they still have got lots of room in MSA and the servers. If they want to add more memory, RAM, computation power, they can add like up to 6 more servers to the same chassis of MSA,
Okay.
and it can still hold it.
So the scalability is
If scalability is there, you can scale out, scale in. If you want to increase more storage inside the MSA, there's heaps of rooms there. For first next 5 years, I doubt they're gonna need to change anything at all. They can you keep scaling out on this run.
Yeah, because customer mentioned in a second engagement to us, suggesting they are expanding their footprint within the same region. So there are a couple of more buildings coming up. So they would like to deploy more servers within that
But they can
particular.
for same MSA.
Okay. Do you think that the pricing and the actual dollar value we suggested, it is a market range compared to the other competitors?
Yes, as compared to our, I wouldn't say rivals, yeah, competitors. Like this is the price range was like very much on at par with anyone you can see in the market. And secondly, we got the best deal out of HP in this one. So
The entire experience, not only for us, for customer, I believe it would be a very positive, not only for current solution and the current requirement which they would have. As you just mentioned about the future-proof technology, I'm 100% sure that in next 3 to 5 years time, when they increase their database, increase their server requirement, I'm sure they will be sticking to HP. Since they have couple of servers with the failover, they would like to add more in the farm and make sure their infrastructure is speedy enough as well as scalable in the future.
So first thing, I want to congratulate on winning this deal. I forgot that part in this. I should be doing in the startup. So never late. So, and secondly, with this one, you as NK2IT has got the foot in the door with the heritage hotel line of hotels, right? Yep. So you are in now for like our adventure ride.
Okay. Yeah, no, we always would like to help any customer, those who have very niche requirement.
Yep.
Generic requirement anybody can fulfill, and we do it every day. But this particular requirement requires a lot of dedication as well as a lot of hard work and the smart work, because we need to fulfill their technical requirement, their budget and the cost, their timeline of configuration, delivery. So the entire project management requires utmost accuracy in the effort. But thanks to you and your Ingram Micro team to help us out. Without your support and the guidance, I believe I don't think so. It's possible to win this deal. So thank you very much. But I really appreciate it, and we will call this as a solution and the helping the customer in the future.
Sure, man. Thank you, Total. I love to work with NK2IT.
Thank you.